Thoughts, the Cars Podcast. The Panorama's #1 source for news, reviews, and thoughts about the new wave rock legends, the Cars. Oh, and a little bit of Steel Wool, Sunshine and Rainbows.
Welcome to Night Thoughts, the Cars Podcast, episode XX. For you Romans, that's episode 20, or non-Romans. With Dave and Donna. I'm your host, one of your hosts, Dave, Mr. Steel Wool. And with me is Miss Sunshine and Rainbows, Donna. How's it going, Donna?
Hey, it's going really good.
All right. So here we are, and we're not just in double digits, we're at 20.
Can you believe we're at 20, Dave?
Yeah.
That's
Remember
so
when
wild.
you were at 20?
Oh, when I was 20. What an idiot.
Yeah, me too. It's just dumb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 20 episodes. Holy crap.
I know, I can't believe it. Because when you had this idea, and I was like, oh, that'll be a lark, like that'll just be a kick, something fun to do. Just, I would never have thought, yeah, we'll get to 20. And we still have so many more to go. It's so exciting. We do. This could stretch on forever.
We need to plan something special for episode 25.
Oh, I thought you were going to say episode 100.
No, episode 25.
Okay.
I can think that far ahead.
Yeah, let's do the 25. That'll be our quarter
episode
quell.
25.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe do a top 25 list or something. Who knows?
Ooh, that sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Well, let's get to it. Let's get to the business.
All right.
The business. You know the business. Hey, I don't have to be snarky on this one. nightthoughtspodcast@gmail.com. Send us your emails. We got some emails this week.
I'm so excited.
I don't have to make shit up this week.
I'm so excited.
I don't have to hear, Dave, is this real? This week.
That's
Not
true.
at all.
That's true.
And then the other thing, we got our merch at tpublic.com/user/nightthoughts.
Yep.
Somebody actually got a couple shirts this week.
Really? That's exciting.
Yeah, and ask me if it was a Night Thoughts podcast shirt. Ask me.
Was it a Night Thoughts podcast shirt, Dave?
Fuck no.
It
was not. It was not. The one that people keep getting is the silhouettes, the one with the silhouettes on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, people like that one.
Yeah, that's the one that we got. That's red, right?
Yes.
Yes, I love that one.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
I haven't worn that one in a while. I need to wear that.
Yeah.
So, and then people can subscribe to our YouTube channel, bit.do/nightthoughts.
Bit.do.
Subscribe, follow us, subscribe, comment when you listen. I mean, you're listening right now, people. You're listening right now on YouTube. Scroll down, make a little comment. Leave it, say hi. Say anything. Donna eats that crap up.
I love it. We have 33 subscribers now.
Really? 33?
Yeah, 33.
How many of them are you?
One. And one's my son.
How many of them are family?
No, really, just me and my son. So,
Just you and your son.
Yeah, and
okay,
so you.
So that we actually have 30 subscribers then.
Yeah, 30 legit subscribers. Nice.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. All right. Awesome.
So thanks,
right.
everybody.
All right. And other business, Donna. Any other business?
I do have some business.
Well, let's hear your business.
Thank you for asking. I actually have to I feel like I need to issue an apology.
Wait, that's not business.
Well, it's my business. And it's your business now, too, because I feel
Wait, is this real?
I need to
Is this real?
apologize to you.
Are you making this up?
No, it's for real.
Is this okay?
Dave, it's for
So
real.
you have to apologize to me?
I feel like I want to apologize to you. Because
Wait, before you tell me, is this something that I can milk for 10 episodes?
No. Well, probably. You'll probably find a way.
Okay. Okay. Well, let's hear it. Apologize away, Donna.
Well, we talked about this after we stopped recording our episode last week. We kind of chatted with Jenny for a little bit longer, and
Yeah.
one of the things that I think I actually brought up, but then I've been thinking about it ever since, is remember when I said that, I used to be so sunshine rainbows, like in our early episodes, I was just all nice all the time, and then now I just feel like I'm really, kind of snarky, and I'm bordering on toxic, Dave. I am. And
Okay.
and I give you a hard time. Like I feel like I started kind of thinking back over it, and sometimes I listen to the episodes all the time. So I'll listen and be like, wow, you kind of were picking on Dave there, or said something kind of, I don't know, just less sunshine and rainbows than I usually am. So I'm sorry if when I'm mean to you, I feel bad.
Are you referring to all the colonoscopy jokes you made on the last podcast?
Well, some of those might have been valid. I don't know. Like when I give you a hard time about I groan over your midnight scroll messages. I don't know. I can't think of anything right
Oh,
now, but
yeah.
and I interrupt
No.
there was there was a couple things where I said something really smart alecky to you, and then
Really?
yeah, I can't think of what they are now, but then I was like, oh, I never used to be like that with Dave on the podcast.
Really?
So
Huh.
sorry. If I say
No.
anything mean, I'm
I,
sorry.
it's one of those. It's really weird to hear an apology from someone, and you're thinking, okay, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I know. Well, you never go back and listen to the episodes, but
No, but don't you think that I would have I would think, yeah, it's about time she apologized. I'm like thinking in my head, I have no clue what you're talking about. I whatever snarkiness you have towards me, in during a podcast is just of me being the a-hole that I am. So,
well,
you know,
and I do feel like we have lots of fun together, and it's all in fun every time I say it.
yeah,
And then later,
yeah, it's a shtick.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. It's just been kind of weighing on me. I just felt like I just wanted to
Yeah.
say, if I do ever say anything that offends you, I never mean to
Oh,
offend you.
certainly.
And so
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll call me on it. And
I just don't think Cher ever apologized to Sonny. You know what I'm saying?
well, okay.
Shields never apologized to Yarnell, or maybe it was Yarnell never apologized to Shields. I don't know who was who. I can't remember.
Well, I don't think that Ike Turner ever apologized to Tina either, but I think it might have been warranted at some point. So
That is so bad. Yeah,
sorry.
I don't think he ever did. I don't. I really don't. Yeah, that is
Sorry.
probably true.
I can't believe that. So anyway, moving on. So I just wanted to apologize. And then also my other news, my actual Cars related news. Remember I had promised you a while ago that I would start listening to Rick's solo
Yeah.
discography, right? Okay. And then I sort of forgot about it. And then I came back on my radar. Anyway, my whole point is that I did order the only two I did not order. He has 6 altogether, is that right? 6 or
I have to count now.
I know, sorry.
There's Beatitude, This Side of Paradise,
Okay.
Fireball Zone,
Okay.
oh God, see, just
Quick
Troubleizing, Quick Change World, Negative Theater,
Okay.
and then Next Day. So it'll be 7.
Okay, so 7. So I have 4 of those I have received. I ordered 5 of those. The only 2 I didn't order were Beatitude and Negative Theater, because both of them were really expensive.
You can't find Beatitude like on Amazon?
It was like $30.
Seriously?
Because it was only the used. It was only, oh no, yeah.
Well,
yeah, it was
'cause
like
it came out
$28.
Wow.
So I didn't order that, but I ordered the other ones. But here's the thing about Beatitude. Can I just tell you how much I love the Fanorama? Harold, our good friend Harold, from
Harold likes the shout outs.
He does like the shout outs. He's a good guy. This is how good he is. He asked me, I can't remember if I had posted about it or he just asked me out of the blue, if I had ever ordered the CDs, the Rick stuff, because he's excited about me listening to it too. And so my comment back was, well, I ordered 5 of them, but the only 2 I didn't order were this and that because they were pretty expensive. He has an extra copy of Beatitude, and he's mailing it to me. He's
Oh,
giving
so
it to me.
nice of him.
Isn't that so nice? He's just giving it
It's
to me.
nice.
Yes. So thank you, Harold. I'm so excited. I can't wait to receive it. I've gotten several of the CDs, but I'm waiting to listen to them in chronological order. And that was the thing. He was like, well, I know that you want to listen to them in chronological order, so I'd be happy to send you my extra copy of Beatitude, which I thought was so sweet that he totally, catered to my freaky, weird nerd nature of needing to listen to him in order.
Yeah.
So he's an extra good guy. So thank you, Harold. I'm excited.
Yeah, Harold. All right. Way to go.
Yeah, so that's my business.
All right. So let's get to it.
All right.
2018, 2018, the year of the cars.
Woo!
It is good to be a part of the Panorama right now.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. I've got my little stand up acrylic Rick Fly
Nice.
right
Yes.
here in front of me. It's not a bobblehead, but it'll have to do. I love that thing. I wonder whoever manufactured this, some guy, working 9 to 5, 5 days a week, having to cut out acrylic. What he's thinking as he's cutting around the Rick Fly head. Who knows? Who knows?
That's awesome.
All right.
That's really cool. How big is that?
It is, well, see, this is what gets me. There was different sizes I could have gotten, and I got the smallest one.
Okay.
It's 3 inches wide.
Oh, nice.
So I'd say about 2 by 3. But I could have gotten like a 3 by 5, 5 by 7. So my thought is I need to go back and check it out and see what the sizes are, because I want an actual size Rick Fly. But maybe the one I have would be actual size if you think about it, because it's about the size of a horsefly. So,
Interesting.
I definitely don't want one that's got the head that's actually the size of Rick Ocasek's head, because that would just be scary. So
I don't think that you'd be allowed to keep that one in the house.
yeah. So maybe the size that I have is the actual Rick Fly size.
Maybe. Interesting.
I'm thinking. Yeah, probably is.
Very cool.
All right. So our biggest thing for 2018 is, of course, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Yes.
induction. Have they mentioned if tickets are on sale yet, or they said in January?
Right. I have not heard. Okay, so so a friend called me and said, did you know if you join the Rock Hall by the end of the year that you can be eligible for a ticket presale? And that was like a couple days before the end of the year. So I hemmed and hawed, went back and forth, and I decided to go ahead and join. So I'm expecting then that I'll get an email when the tickets go on pre-sale. That's just for members only. And then after that, they open it up to the public, from what I understand. Michelle Berg, I hope it's okay to say her last name. I'm sure it is.
Too late.
She said, I'm sure it's okay because she posted this in the Benjamin Orr Remembered group. She said that last year they went on sale about mid-January, and that they started at, I think she said they started at about $50. So I've kind of got that in my head that it could be any day.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
We'll see.
So you're still on the standpoint of going, but have you gotten your plans all the way through?
I feel like for me, the first deciding factor, the first domino is going to be if I can get a ticket into the induction.
Yeah.
Because that is the biggest compelling reason to go. I have some other options. I mean, I still feel like there would be lots of reasons for me to go, but I'm not really moving forward on anything definite until I find out about the tickets.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at, but I'm kind of in a weird place when it comes to the ceremony.
Okay.
Is that it's kind of like a high school reunion, all right?
Okay.
And knowing I'm excited to go, I would love to see old friends or actually meet friends in person.
Yes,
But
yes.
I also know that I have to deal with, the overachievers, the bullies, the
Well,
leeches. You know, there's definitely like a positive and negative to go on. I mean, let's be honest. There's some people I really don't want to see in person
yeah,
that I would
yes,
see.
yes.
You
You're
know,
right. You're right.
for example, Big Salad. I don't want to see Big Salad in
I
person.
know.
I
I
don't want to
know.
see Big Salad.
Yes.
I don't.
I don't blame you. And
Because
I was going to say, I mean, when you started that, I was like, well, kind of sunshine and rainbows. I think, sometimes meeting people in person can really, cover a multitude of sins and whatever. But, not probably not for Big Salad.
yeah,
So I get that.
yeah. And it's not on a standpoint. I mean, trust me, it's not on a standpoint of, oh, I want to avoid confrontation and blah 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 and this kind of stuff. It's that I know there's going to be a confrontation, and I don't want that
And I know that you might not
at
be able
that kind
to
of thing.
avoid it.
I don't want to have. It's like being at the grocery store and seeing somebody, and then I've got to leave the grocery store. You know what I mean? I don't want
Right,
anything to hamper my enjoyment
right.
of if I go. So, I'm kind of in a weird place.
Yeah, yeah. And that definitely applies to you more than to me because I'm sure that, yeah, the people that I wouldn't want to run into wouldn't know me from from Adam, so it's okay.
I'll just shave my beard,
There you go.
wear dark glasses and a blonde wig.
There you go. Put on the Groucho Marx thing or something. Do that. I know
That's what I'll do.
I know somebody you could probably borrow a blonde wig from, but we'll talk about that if the need arises.
All right, awesome. Loaf of bread. All right.
So anyway.
So anyway, on the topic of the rock hall.
Okay, wait, let me I
Also
was
that.
hang on.
Oh, now we're sounding like idiots.
I was so determined I was not going to interrupt you this whole episode, but I already have to.
Did you know that they've made a Geico commercial parody over us? Have you seen that one?
No.
It's the Geico lizard. He's in the midst of a conference call, and the same thing happens. The lady's talking, he starts to talk, she talks, he starts to talk. It's like, yeah, there you go. So there you go, Geico. You need to sponsor us. We just
Okay,
gave you some free advertising.
there you go. I'm going to find that and post it. um, well, the reason I was going to interrupt you is because I do have an alternate plan if I don't get to go to Cleveland.
Dude,
So I do. Because, okay, I'm sure I've talked before that I listen to my second favorite podcast in the whole wide world besides ours is a podcast called Rock Solid
hmm
with Pat Francis, and he has some rotating hosts. And I love that podcast. And one of the things that they do is to raise money for a charity. Um, you can buy a co-host spot on their podcast. Um,
really?
yes, and I can't remember how much it is. For some reason, I want to say it's like $250. I can't remember exactly. That might not be accurate. But you can buy a spot and you get to pick the topic. And
Wow.
yes, but they only sell for a year. And I saw the post maybe a week or so ago that they were up for sale, and they may all be gone by now. But I had commented on it. If I wasn't saving my shekels for Cleveland, I would so buy a spot on the Rock Solid podcast. And of course, the topic would be the cars. So that's my backup.
Well, I will go one further than you and say to all of our listeners, I'm going to be setting up a GoFundMe page um, to get me the $250 so that I
What?
can get on Rock Solid and I
No.
can do. How long is their show? Like 90 minutes? Hour?
As long as 2 hours. Sometimes they'll
Okay,
do 2 hours.
so I can do a 2-hour PSA on colonoscopies.
Oh my goodness sake. Yes, you start that GoFundMe. You go right ahead. I want to
Oh
see.
man, the the cash will just pour in.
Yeah, Oh
Sure.
yeah, ching 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 all day long.
But
Um,
actually, my alternate plan is that the Rock Hall ceremonies are exclusive to HBO,
okay,
and we don't have HBO on our lineup or whatever.
okay,
So my alternate is to um, purchase a subscription because I have Amazon Prime already, but you can
okay.
get like subscriptions for HBO and that kind of stuff. So that's my alternate plan.
Oh, okay, okay.
So at the very least, I'll be doing that.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I should do that too. I guess I was saying for my how I would spend my because I've already got my little envelope with my all my little cash squirreled away
Yeah.
in there. So if
And
I
and does your hubby know about that?
about the rock solid one,
No, about your secret cash.
he knows I have secret cash.
He doesn't know how much though, does he? He doesn't know where you keep it, does he?
He knows where I keep it. You know what? My husband is so great. He um he just respects all of that. You know what I mean? Like he, I would never worry about hiding stuff from him or
And why is it secret cash, Donna?
well we both always just call it our secret. We call it a secret stash actually. I have a secret
Okay.
stash
So
envelope.
where's his secret stash at?
I know exactly where it's at.
Tell me.
No. That's why
And
it's a
then
secret because it's a
I want
secret
to
to
know where
everyone
it
else.
is, and I want to know what times of day is your house empty?
He was right this whole time. You are a bad dude,
I,
a bad dude.
I am. I'm a scammer. I've been scamming you for 20 episodes.
Well, you really invested some time into this this scam. It is not
It's
going to
all
pay off, buddy.
it's all about the long con, lady. I'm here to say.
Yeah, you got some endurance.
Oh yeah. All right.
um,
So
yeah. Anyway, okay, go ahead.
anyway, so on the topic of the Rock Hall,
Yes.
um, people know that I've got this imaginary thing going on with Stephen Colbert, and the story behind it is, that when Rick was on the Colbert Show, and he talked about being in the Rock Hall, that if he was ever got the award, that he would give the award to Stephen Colbert.
Yes. Did you see I posted that link today?
Yes.
Yes.
So, the way I see it, if, Colbert has done this, who's the biggest Star Wars fan thing. He did it with Jon Stewart. I brought
Okay.
it up before. And I thought, well, it'd be a great idea if we had who's the biggest fan of the Cars. Let's just do a little Cars off for the gold. If Rick's going to get it now, I'm sure Rick is true to his word. I'm sure he's going to give it to Colbert. I think I can get it from Colbert. That's my plan. And once again, people say, well, geez, Dave, why should you get that? Because I thought of it first.
There
That's
you
why.
go. There you
All
go.
right. So, just so happened that our Fanorama friend Tracy had posted a quiz, a Cars quiz, and I saw it posted, and immediately it popped in my head. I need to train. I need to train for the Colbert Who's the Biggest Cars Fan trivia contest. So I avoided it. And so what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to take the Cars quiz as a part of my training and just see how well I do. Just so Colbert knows, because I know Colbert is listening. Just so he knows what he's up for.
You know
Right?
he's listening. All right.
So I think my feelings on this whole thing, and is kind of to get ready, can be expressed most effectively by quoting Mr. T as Clubber Lang in Rocky 3.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Uh,
All right. Little mood music.
oh my gosh.
All right. All right. All right, enough of that. This is what I'm going to say to Colbert. Colbert, little man don't want to come to me, then I'll come to you. Lay out the truth. I'm ranked number one. One. That means I'm the best. But this bum's been taking easy matches, fighting other bums. I'm telling you and everybody here, I'll fight him anywhere, anytime, for nothing. Stephen Colbert. No, I don't hate Colbert, but I pity the fool. I'll destroy any man who tries to take what I got. There we go. I'm ready.
Wow.
I want Colbert. I want Colbert.
That was
You tell
impressive.
Colbert to come here. That is the worst Mr. T impersonation ever.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that
get him. I'm gonna get him. Nobody can stop me. You tell Colbert that.
wow.
So I'm ready.
It
I'm
sounds
ready for
like
the
it.
quiz. I'm doing push-ups right now. Let's go.
Okay, well, let me tell you. So I'm going to administer the quiz to you.
Okay.
It's the understanding is you've not seen the quiz at all, so you don't know any of this.
I assume it's a multiple choice kind of thing, right?
It's an essay. So
Okay.
no,
No, it's not an essay. It
no,
has to be multiple choice,
it's
right?
multiple choice. Of course, it's
Okay,
multiple
so
choice.
here's the deal. I don't want the multiple choices. I'm just going to answer. Okay? If I don't know the answer, I got it wrong.
Okay, well, let me give you what do they call that on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let me give you your
A lifeline?
lifelines. Yeah, let me give you your lifeline.
Phone a friend? If I
Yeah.
have to phone a friend, I'm going to phone Harold.
Oh, good. Okay. I hope he's on standby.
I don't think he is. If I can't phone Harold, I got to phone Dante.
Ooh, Dante's good. Yeah, phone Dante. Or you could phone Jenny Durgan.
We could. No, that could happen. That
Yeah.
is possible.
Yes, okay. The reason I'm going to give you a lifeline is because, well, so there are 50 questions.
What?
Yes, it's a 50.
Holy crap, Tracy! You've had some time on your hands.
I know, I was wondering, you know what, I don't think Tracy made the quiz, actually. I'll tell you that right now. I wonder if it says who. And the reason I say that is because some of the questions are not correct, or some of the answers are not correct,
Really?
truly.
Okay.
Not
Well,
very
then,
many, but there were a couple that are not true, or the answers are wrong. And then other ones where it's like, well, that actually is not, that's not quite it. So I'm just giving you a heads up that, that there's a lifeline there. And if you need me to tell you the multiple choice, that's not detrimental to you.
no.
Okay.
I definitely want to do it without the multiple choice.
Okay. But if you, like I said,
I want to show Colbert who's the man.
okay, well.
I'm gonna bust him up.
Oh my gosh.
My prediction: pain.
Wow. Okay, that's exciting.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, question number 1. Let's see. What is this? Okay. Which thing does Rick appear as in the
Fly.
You are correct. I can't believe
Really?
that was the first question. Yeah,
Awesome.
I know. That was the perfect first question for you. Okay,
Yeah.
next question. In 2003, The Cars was listed as 282nd greatest album of all time by what magazine?
Rolling Stone.
You are correct.
I couldn't think of any other it could be.
No, they had Billboard.
Home and gardening.
Okay, next question. What Cars song says, "You're always dancing down the street with your suede blue eyes"?
Holy mackerel. My best friend's girl.
Yep,
Friend.
my best friend's girl. Question number 4. Greg Hawkes of the Cars released a solo album, Niagara Falls, which featured what? Now, this one I should probably read you the choices.
Yeah.
Okay, so which featured what? Gospel music, 50s style rock and roll, weird sounding instrumentals,
Okay.
updated versions of Cars classics.
Yes, the instrumentals.
Correct.
Jet lag. It's a real drag.
Yes. All right. Next question, number 5. Who is the drummer for the classic rock group The Cars?
Oh my gosh. Do I have to answer that one?
You do.
David Robinson.
You better hope that, you didn't totally accidentally say the wrong answer and make a fool of yourself.
Oh, wait. No, Prairie Prince. Prairie Prince.
Oh, okay. Can I?
Oh, not the new Cars? Oh, okay.
I digress a little bit? Am I allowed to interrupt with little stories? Or do you need to stay focused on your training?
There's like, I need to see. Okay, now
Okay.
I got to do more push-ups.
Well, okay.
Broke the concentration, Donna.
Sorry, I'll make it.
Okay, getting back into it. Okay.
Okay, next question. But I made a note of my little story. Okay, next question. Which 80s artists does VH1 compare the Cars to in their biography?
No, you know what? I know this one. If you
Okay.
don't, are you talking about? Let me just ask you this: is it that same bland um, uh, thing that's on every web page that's out there? Because Blondie is one of them. Talking Heads,
That's it right
Blondie,
there. You got it.
Talking Heads, Blondie and Talking Heads. Yep.
Yes, Blondie and
See,
Talking
I
Heads.
know that one. It's the
Yes.
same thing on like a million different websites.
Yes.
Well, Blondie, they have blah blah, and Talking Heads, blah 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 blah. But yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
All right, number 7. Who designed the Cars' sexy pinups for their Candio album sleeve?
Vargas,
Correct.
Alberto.
Alberto Vargas. All right.
I draw you a sexy woman for your album cover.
That's almost as fun. Saying Alberto Vargas is almost as fun as saying Dante Tomaselli in this special way,
Yeah,
Dante
Alberto,
Tomaselli and
Alberto
Alberto
Vargas.
Vargas.
I paint the woman for you. I paint the woman for you, David Robinson.
All right, number 8. What was the name of the group that Rick Ocasek and Ben Orr formed in 1974? Which it's not exactly an accurate date.
Okay, I'm gonna guess this the Cap and Swing is what they're talking about.
Yeah. That's a little early, but yeah. From what I can tell, that's the dates are.
So that was that one of the ones you said was wrong, or the
Yeah,
question was wrong? Okay.
yeah, that I felt like was not exactly up to par. Okay, number 9. What was the title of the solo album Cars guitarist Elliot Easton released in 1984?
That would be Change No Change.
You are correct. Which I almost thought that was 85 that they came out. I meant to go back and check that.
It was 85.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Okay, what is the cover art on the Cars' debut album, The Cars?
What's the cover art?
Yeah, do you want me to read you the descriptions?
Well, I know what the cover looks like.
I know.
Is it a description of what the cover looks like?
Yeah,
Woman behind a steering wheel with her mouth wide open.
it just says gaping maw, so you got that wrong.
Gaping.
No. Yes, it's
That's
girl.
not I just consider that a maw.
Well, I guess it's borderline. So it's girl sitting at the wheel of a car. I know you know that one.
Yeah.
Okay. What song from the Cars' debut album was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
Moving in stereo.
Yep. All right. Number 12. Which Cars band member acted as frontman in concerts and live appearances?
Okay, read that again.
Which Cars band member acted as frontman in concerts and live appearances?
They mean as in center stage?
They said,
I'm assuming. See, that's a misleading question.
see, thank you.
Because it can be frontman as in Rick, or it can be frontman as in center Benjamin.
Right.
Now, what would Colbert answer this as? Colbert would probably say Greg Hawkes. And I'd say wrong, fool. I'm going to guess that the answer is Rick Ocasek, that they're saying front man. Like, who's the front man? That's my guess.
You know, it's funny. I'm going to put that in as your answer. That's what I chose too, because I thought the same thing, but they had it as.
And they meant Benjamin Orr.
They meant Ben. Yep.
Those sneaky bastards. I'll put that down as one wrong.
Well,
I
said, I entered your answer the way you did it, but I thought.
Colbert's got to get a jab in somewhere. Right?
That is definitely a misleading question. Okay, who is the producer of the Cars' last studio album, Door to Door?
Rick Ocasek and the Cars.
You are correct. What's the name of the artwork? Ooh, this might be tricky for you. What is the name of the artwork on the cover of the Cars album Heartbeat City?
Ooh. Um, Automatic Loop-de-Loop.
Yay, good for you. That's it.
See, Colbert would not know that.
Well, and it's funny. That's one where I was like, oh, I know what this is, but I couldn't call up in my mind. But as soon as you see it in the list, it's like, oh yeah, of course that's what it is. That was how I was when I did it. So wouldn't it be? I would so love to administer this test to Stephen Colbert. I wish. I don't want him to take it on screen. I want him to do it just like you're doing it. So you better call me. Okay, when did the Cars first have a top 100 single on the year-end Billboard charts?
What year?
Yes. And
Did they have a top 100?
Yes.
It would be 78.
That's not one of your choices.
You're kidding me.
Let me listen. No,
Down as wrong.
Don't put it. Let me read you the question again. What
year?
When did the Cars? So it's a year. Yes. What years? Well, okay. Let me read it. When did the Cars first have a top 100 single on the year-end Billboard charts? So not when did they get on the Billboard charts, but on the year-end. For that year.
Oh, so they're giving you a choice which of years, and you got to pick the right year. You got to tell me the years then.
Yes.
Right?
1971, okay. 1986.
71.
All right. Ready?
That's it.
1971,
Yeah.
1986, 1966, or 1980.
What? So I have a choice between 86 and 80? I got to go with 80.
I'm putting it in. Incorrect.
Oh, man.
I know, 86.
So 86? So that would have been Tonight She Comes, probably. Be my guess.
Well, yeah, it would have had to have been, right? Because Heartbeat City came out in 84. And that was confusing to me because
that's a weird question.
Because when would it have been Drive, maybe? After.
I don't understand the year end. It's
right.
What year? Well, in 1980, I don't know what Touch and Go charted at.
Like in the 30s.
It was in the top one. Yeah, so that would have been in the top 100. Yeah. Chalk it up to another Colbert jab.
No, I think it's like, that's what I'm thinking, like, is it that the year end, like the number of weeks on the chart, was it, I don't know how they figure that out. So like it was the top 100 songs of that entire year. There was one on there by the Cars, because I would have thought it would have been 84 or 85 because they had Magic, they had Drive. And I thought that the greatest hits with Tonight She Comes on it, I thought that came out in 85. So I'm not sure where this.
No, that came out in 86.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, all right.
Maybe not.
I know you're probably right. I have to go back and look. I actually wrote an article about that song, so I should go back and look at it. But anyway, I thought that was a confusing question. I didn't like that question at all. Like I said, there's a little handful of them here that I thought, no.
Well, that's the third one I've missed, and just like Rocky 3, I'm not like Clubber Lang now. I'm feeling like Rocky. I'm feeling a little down. I may need a little Adrian pep talk after a couple more misses. So be ready for that, okay?
Okay.
You have to tell me, you're a winner. You're a winner.
Is that? Yeah, I hope. I was going to say, are you expecting something from the actual Rocky movie? Because I got no clue. I mean, I'll have you run up and down stairs or something to make you feel jacked up, because I don't know what Rocky they say in Rocky at all.
All I have to do is play that theme music.
There you go. That'll pump you right up.
All right.
Okay. Next question. Number 16. What folk trio were Rick Ocasek and Ben Orr part of prior to the Cars?
Oh, Milkwood.
Yep. Number 17. Where did the Cars album title Candy-O come from? And you're going to want me to read you the multiple choice because none of them are correct.
Okay. It came from Alberto Vargas.
I named the album for you.
I call this one Candy-O.
Great, we'll take it. Okay, so the choices are nickname for Rick Ocasek's sister, a brand of candy cigarette,
Okay.
love of candy orange slices,
Oh my gosh.
Ben Orr's first girlfriend.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. Okay, I'm going Benjamin Orr's first girlfriend on
Ugh.
that one.
All right,
If I miss it, I miss it.
No, they say a brand of candy cigarette.
Yeah. Okay.
No, right? So,
That one. But then again, who knows?
I do, because they have said in many interviews that they don't know. It just was, they just like.
Yeah.
So, maybe there is another reason that they haven't told us, but I have not ever heard it say any of those answers.
Hmm.
And anything that would be close would be, wasn't David Robinson, the girl that posed for it, wasn't
Yeah.
that
Candy
Candy?
Moore.
Candy
Yep.
Moore. So if
Yep.
anything. Okay. So how many questions are there so far that have been questionable? Is that the fourth one?
I've missed 4, so yeah.
Yeah, I think, yes, I think there are. Because truly, Dave, because I missed these ones too. Like, you got
Yeah.
to be kidding me, Okay. Number 18. Which car's demo taped song first became a hit on WBCN in Boston?
Just what I needed.
Awesome. Number 19. After the fourth album came out in 1981, the Cars recorded a soundtrack for what film? Now this
Read
is
that again.
okay. After the fourth
Why are you
seriously,
sighing?
because I just need I just like this is okay. This might have to go. I might have to apologize to someone for this. But please run your quiz past me before you post it out to the world, because this is not okay.
Okay.
All right. After the fourth album came out in 1981, the
Okay.
Cars recorded a soundtrack for what film?
Okay. Yeah, after 1980, the only thing I could possibly think of are 2 films that came out around that time. One, the Last American Virgin, and then of course you had Moving in Stereo with Fast Times at Ridgemont High. So, and neither one of them were recorded
Exactly.
for that.
And
So I'll go with Last American Virgin.
let me read you the choices,
Okay.
because I don't believe the Cars recorded a soundtrack for any of these films. But when I tell you the titles, you'll know which one they're thinking of.
Okay.
Okay. Malcolm X, The X-Files.
Chapter X.
Yes,
But it wasn't them.
correct. Yes, that's what I think too. The Cars did not record a soundtrack for Chapter X, but Rick had something to do with Chapter X, right? Rick or David?
It was David.
Was it David? That's right. One of them had something to do with that film, but yeah.
Yeah.
So Chapter X is correct. I would count
As a
that
matter of
as
fact, the only member who had anything to do with a soundtrack was Greg, who did the soundtrack for Anna.
But didn't Rick write a song for that Adam Sandler movie, Click?
Well, yeah. I mean, and there's and he's been on that the soundtrack for Crash.
Right, right.
He's got that King of Comedy.
Yeah,
He had
some of those.
Steal the Night. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah. So I want you to count that one as correct, because had I read you the choices, you would have known exactly. You could not have predicted that they had all of these incorrect choices.
I don't fear Colbert.
I don't fear Colbert either,
So
but I put you.
I'm putting it down as a loss.
Well, you do what you want.
5 jabs he's gotten in.
Okay, well, I put in Chapter X, which was your answer, and it shows you as correct. So our scores are now diverging, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, question number 20. In the song Emotion in Motion, what line follows the first I would do anything?
What line follows the first I would do? I would do to hold on to you. That's just about anything. For one rendezvous.
You are correct.
That's not a
Next,
Cars question, though.
you see what I'm saying about the quiz? And
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not, I don't want to, I'm not, I don't know it all. I'm not saying that I know I'm wrong often. So I'm not trying to say that I'm some kind of expert.
A better
So,
question would have been, what song on that album was basically a Cars song minus David Robinson?
ooh, there you go. I have no clue because I don't know any of Rick's solo albums. So,
Oh.
yeah,
Well, there is a song on that same album that everybody plays on except David Robinson. So it's basically a Cars song.
right. Which I've heard that before. I just don't know what the
Yeah.
song is called. True to You? No.
That is it.
Is that it? Hey,
Yeah.
look at me. I do know everything. You see?
Boom.
No, I don't. People, I really know that I don't know everything. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm like that.
See, Colbert? See who's in my corner?
Okay, question number 21. At the first Live Aid concert, which Cars song included a video of starving children?
Oh, yeah, Drive.
Yeah. Number 22. Why did former Cars members reform the group into a new group, the New Cars? Let me give you
Really?
your choice.
Really?
Yes,
Can I
really.
give you my answer?
Yes, but then I'll give you the multiple choice, okay?
Because it was a dumb fucking idea. That's why.
Well, I thought you were going to say money grab, and that is in fact not on the list.
Because Todd is God?
All sorts of possible answers that would be probably closer to correct than some of these.
Yeah, go ahead and give me the.
Okay, all 5 original members wanted to participate in the Blondie tour, Rick Ocasek's 57th birthday. Happy birthday to you.
We're gonna butcher your song.
Yeah. They planned to since 1988. Those are your choices.
It's got to be the Blondie tour then.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Number 23. Which Cars song was rated number 30 on the Rolling Stone 100 Top Music Videos list in 1993?
Which song was on their video list? Top video list?
Yes. Let me read it again.
It has to be You Might Think.
Okay.
Which is totally bad to rate it at 30.
Well, yes.
It was a video winner.
Correct. But this, this is the 1993 a 1993 thing that Rolling Stone put out. So, they're looking over a long history of videos.
Oh, I'm sure Eminem Slim Shady beat it.
All right. Next question. In in which early 80s Cars video does Rick Ocasek start hallucinating?
What the fuck?
I know, but let me read you
In
the
what
choices.
early 80s
Cars video.
video does Rick Ocasek start hallucinating?
It'll be so obvious when I tell you the choices.
I know what I have in my head, but go ahead.
Panorama, Since You're Gone, Touch and Go, Shake It Up.
Well, I was gonna, in my head, was Since You're Gone.
Yes. You are correct. All right, halfway through the quiz. Question number 25. Which Cars video was the only new one produced from their greatest hits album?
Alex, what is Tonight She Comes?
You are correct. For $0.
Okay, I'll take question 26 for 400.
Question number 26. Why did the Cars disband in 1988?
Yeah, I need a multiple choice on that one.
Yeah, and again, I'm putting down another tally mark for not an appropriate question or not good answers in this quiz. Okay, your choices
It
are
was Rick Ocasek's birthday.
because Todd Rundgren told them to.
Greg wanted to turn the group into a gospel group.
Okay, here's your choices. Death of Ben Orr, Hit with Major Lawsuits, Poor ticket sales on 1987 tour, dropped by their record label.
It has to be the poor ticket sales in 1987 tour.
Yeah. All right. Number 27. Which Cars album received the most critical acclaim?
That would have to be the debut.
No,
You're kidding me. What's the answer?
it's the debut.
Oh, geez. See how you are.
I know. Okay, you got that correct. Number 28.
Don't mess with Clubber Lang. Come on now.
Get your adrenaline up. About how long does the Cars album Just What I Needed, the Cars Anthology, run?
Oh, wow. That's a good question.
Do you want the choices? I should give you the choices.
Wow. That's a good one. Yeah, you guess you're going to have to give me the choices on that one.
1.5 hours, 2.5 hours, 1 hour, or 2 hours.
Man. See, that's a tough question. I can't. Colbert's got me. Colbert wouldn't know it either, but
Yeah.
I know. I mean, you know, it was two CDs. So I'm going to go with 2.5 hours.
You are correct.
Really?
Yeah,
Lucky guess.
I know. I got that one wrong because I read the question quickly about how long does the Cars album Just What I Needed, and then I hit 1 hour. You know, like because I scanned down because I thought they were talking about the debut, and then I was like, oh, because
Well, test taking technique dictates that you
yes.
read the question fully, Donna.
Thank you, Mr. Curry. Yeah, I regretted it. Okay, number 29. But granted, I was like, this is a 50-question quiz, and I thought this was going to take me like 3 minutes, and I have got things to do today. So I was clicking through. Okay,
Well,
number
the
20.
good thing about it is that our listeners are hopefully, going along with us and listening too. So
That'd be
we shall
fun.
see.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
What does the Cars, or no, excuse me. Number 29. What does the group Richard and the Rabbits have to do with the Cars?
Well, it was and one of their early groups. What more can you say?
Well, here's their choices. It sued the Cars in 1983. Sorry. Sorry.
Yeah, because Richard and the Rabbits, that band had the song out, You Might Speculate. And they thought You Might Think was, too close.
They stole.
Because You Might Think starts out dun 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 dun, and You Might Speculate starts out dun 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 dun. And, yeah.
So that's one of the possible things that they had in common.
Yeah.
Ex-Cars members are in it.
There you go. That's it.
Hang on. It stole many songs from the Cars. Or Rick Ocasek and Ben Orr started it.
Oh, we got to go with that one then.
Don't you think that's kind of a...
Yeah.
Because ex-Cars members are in it.
Well, you got
And in
two
fact-
answers.
Well, and Greg. Was it Greg and Richard and the Rabbits?
Yeah. Yes. No. I don't think he was.
So I thought he was with them, and
I remember him talking about it, but I don't know.
I can't
I'm at a
know.
loss.
Because I know he did some. He was on. He did some early stuff with them. He did. Didn't he do their stuff on Milkwood? He did some stuff on Milkwood.
Mm-hmm.
And then I thought he was not there for Ocasek and Orr. He might have been, but he was not. I thought he was not with Richard or he was with Richard and the Rabbits and not with Captain Swing. I don't know. I'm getting all confused now.
I'm all confused now too.
Well, the correct answer is Rick Ocasek and Ben Orr started it, so you got it right. That's all that matters. Number 30. What Cars album was recorded but never released? Here are the titles.
What Cars album was recorded but never released?
Yes, this is a tricky one.
Okay.
Well, it's not tricky, but you'll know it when I tell you the choices. Prototypes, Raw Hits and Rarities, Sticking to Our Stuff, The Great and Not So Great, Just Like in the Old Days.
Sticking to our stuff. Yeah. Okay, I see where they just needed to be more specific
Yes.
with that question because it makes it sound like they had new material
Right.
that they recorded and just never released. And the raw hits and prototypes was supposed to be released.
Right.
And it never came to fruition. It actually came out as the deluxe edition.
Correct. So yeah, see, okay. Number 31. What was the name of the only solo album Ben Orr of the Cars ever released?
Hmm.
Tell me the answer
I
and then,
I
I
remember it was a gospel album.
tell me your answer so I can read you the choices.
The lace, obviously. But yeah, read me the choices. The face, the
No,
mace.
no, listen. Choices are the choices are the boots.
The boots.
Okay, so the choices are the boots, red belt, the lace, or silver buckles.
Oh, oh, quiz originator. I'm bowing down to you.
The boots.
The boots.
I wish that Ben
I
would.
I got my tapping boots, yeah.
I wish he would have called his album "The Boots." That is so funny, so funny.
It'd be like a gatefold album. You'd have just like the boots on there, and when you opened it up, it'd be the full picture of Benjamin the rest of his outfit in that leather.
The red leather pants and the silver space jacket.
Boots,
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, the boots
Boots,
crack me
baby.
up.
With the title song, Boots, baby, yeah. Maybe they might do like do a cover of These Boots Are Made for Walking.
Oh, there you go. How about Boot Scoot Boogie? Could have done that one.
Well, and the thing about that is you could do the boot scoot boogie and just put the put the Too Hot to Stop video, and it would still work. It would still work.
I am crying. I am laughing.
Come on, get on with it. We don't want to listen to you two fools laugh.
I know. If we had a commercial,
I got places to be.
oh my gosh, if we had a commercial, I would totally go to commercial right now. I am dying. That is so funny. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes. Sorry, people. Moving on.
Lust for Kick cereal never came through, so we have no
Oh,
commercial.
dang. And no Orangey Sky soda either. Okay.
Mm-mm.
All right. Question number 32. How long did it take the Cars to record their debut album, The Cars?
Ooh, I know this.
I know you do.
I know this.
And I can give you the choices so that you
It's a
understand.
matter of weeks. Yeah, give me the choices.
3 months, 6 months, 2 years, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was going to say 3, though, in all fairness.
Oh, yeah, no. Okay. Which album made the Cars one of the superstar rock acts of the 80s?
Which album made the Cars one of the superstar rock acts of the 80s?
Yes.
Of the 80s?
Of
Then
the
I'll
80s.
go with Heartbeat City.
Yes. See, and again, just not worded the best because it wasn't considered a rock album. You know what I mean? Heartbeat City is not a rock album. Okay, but yes, it was the answer they were looking for was Heartbeat City. Number 34. What was the title of the new Cars album released in June 2006?
It was called Todd Rundgren Slurs Through Cars Classics.
Also known as
It's alive.
Yes, there you go. See, they should have put that on the album too. That should have been the subtitle.
Yeah, no good. She's having a one.
No. Blah, 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 blah. Number 35. How many top 10 singles did the Cars have on the Billboard pop charts?
How many top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want your choices?
Top 10, just one. Drive, number 3.
That's not one of your choices.
It's this. I don't. Okay, give me a choice.
On the Billboard pop charts. 4, 2, 10, or 7.
How many made it to the top 10?
How many top 10 singles did
Like all?
I don't.
Did they
I
have
don't
on
know.
the pop charts?
How many top 10 singles did the Cars have on the Billboard pop charts?
Top 10. I'm gonna have to mark that one as I don't know, because the only one that I know that made the top 10 was Drive at number 3.
See, and that's the thing that's confusing about these Billboard chart questions is, there are so many different Billboard charts. That I
Yeah.
don't know. Okay, so, well, what do you want me to put in? 2, 4, 4, 2, 7, or 10?
I put 2 because 1 is my answer.
Okay. They have 4. So, sorry.
I'm
I'm at a loss.
You know,
I know.
I just got thumbed in the eye by Colbert in this match.
Well,
That's what that question was.
you just got thumbed in the eye?
Thumb in the eye, man. Happens during boxing.
Wow, they have gloves on.
They get, but the glove, you got a thumb on the glove. You got a
Yeah,
thumb
but
in
it's
the eye.
it's almost like a flipper. I mean, it's not like it's thick. It's not like a thumb. Can you really manipulate it that well?
I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
No listeners going, oh God, boxing trivia.
Well, they're just going, God, Donna, please shut up and move on. All right, I'll research it later on my own time, people.
All right.
The manipulation of the boxing glove thumb. I'm writing that on my list. Okay.
Wow. A blog post. Oh my gosh.
Pathetic. I'll leave that for when I run out of things to steal from other people and
Yeah,
write
that's
about.
right.
Yes.
That is correct.
That will make belly weeds happy.
Yes,
right.
that's correct.
What is notable about Elliot Easton playing the guitar?
He's left-handed.
You are correct. Can I please read you the choices?
Yes, please.
Okay, the first choice is he's left-handed.
Boots.
It gets better than that. Listen to this. He has no music training. He's deaf. He's missing a finger. That is notable.
He's missing a finger.
He's deaf.
Not a finger. He's missing a finger. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
Hey, if the guy from Def Leppard can play the drums with one arm,
Yeah,
Elliot Easton can guitar with one less finger.
he could. He could.
Or
No doubt.
and if Jeff Healey can play blind, Elliot can play deaf. Those are all reasonable answers.
Yes.
But you are correct. He's left-handed. Fortunately, that's all it was. Which Cars album has been called futuristic pop?
Well, futuristic pop, I have to go with Heartbeat City again on that one.
You are correct. They had Shake It Up.
My
as one of the
second choice
choices.
was He's Missing a Finger.
Ah!
That was that unreleased album.
Entitled He's
It
Missing
was-
a Finger.
It was a concept album.
It was
He's
called
Missing a Finger.
One Finger and the Boots.
One finger in the boots.
Oh, I guess it'd be 9 fingers in the boots. That's what it should have been. 9 fingers and the boots. The newest album from the Cars.
Yeah.
All right. Which of the following terms did Rolling Stone magazine use to describe the Cars?
Oh, you got to read these to me.
Yeah. Chaotic phrasing, frontal assault, non-aggressive lyrics, wild and crazy.
Ooh, Non-aggressive lyrics.
Hmm. The
I thought I
answer.
read that somewhere.
No, the answer is frontal assault.
Frontal assault. See, I wouldn't have guessed that one because my
I did
second choice would have been the
chaotic phrasing.
chaotic phrasing.
That was what I had chosen was chaotic phrasing, but yeah, frontal assault. Whatever, Rolling Stone. Okay. Question 39. Which music idol did Rick Ocasek pay tribute to on the Cars album Shake It Up?
Read that again to me.
Which music idol did Rick Ocasek pay tribute to on the Cars album Shake It Up?
Oh, see, and that's misleading too, because and I'll tell you why. But it's going to be Buddy Holly
Yeah.
with Maybe Baby. But here's why it's misleading. In the song Since You're Gone, he
Hmm.
has that little Dylan kind
Yeah.
of sound to his voice.
Yes.
Um,
That
and
you're so
that was always
treacherous.
considered kind of a tribute.
Yeah, the you're so treacherous line.
Yep.
Yeah. And don't you think that Maybe Baby doesn't sound anything like Maybe Baby from Buddy Holly? The title is the same, but the songs don't sound anything alike.
No.
So why is that a tribute? I'm just saying.
Wait, are you having a hailstorm?
Oh, sorry. No, my daughter is opening. My daughter was opening.
Huckleberry Taffy?
No. Twizzlers.
Twizzlers? Wait,
I'm
that
sorry.
was one of the titles for the lace that was rejected. Benjamin Orr, Twizzlers.
Instead of the red leather pants, they had Twizzler legs. They like superimposed the Photoshop the Twizzler.
I want to be your Twizzler, baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. And not just the red vine kind of ones. We're talking, the Twizzler pull-aparts with all the little lines.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so yes, it was Buddy Holly. Okay, next. Question number 40. Rick Ocasek of the Cars has always dreamed of being which fictional character?
Rick Ocasek of the Cars has always dreamed of being which fictional character?
Yes, here are your choices. I know.
Okay.
I've stopped tallying the number of questions in this quiz that are unacceptable to me. Okay. The Winchester guy, Marlboro
Oh.
Man,
Oh my gosh. See, no, that's not a good question at all. The Marlboro Man.
a Ninja
It's,
Turtle,
yeah.
Mighty Mouse.
And the see, it's not a good question.
Because the answer is Mighty Mouse, right?
The no, I didn't. If that's the correct answer,
It's not.
I've never
Tell me
I've
your
never heard that.
tell me
Oh,
your
okay.
answer.
The Marlboro Man, but the reason that is like a question that is based on a picture that was taken of Rick back when he's wearing this Western shirt, and people made fun of it, and somebody even well, they didn't use Photoshop because there wasn't Photoshop then, but maybe like Aldus Paint or whatever, and Photoshopped a Marlboro thing on it, so he would be the Marlboro Man and put a little hat on him and all that kind of stuff. So that question is like based on a fan meme, early
Right.
fan meme.
Right. Like I said, I've stopped
Yowza.
tallying the number of. Okay, Dave, we need to come up with our own quiz. In answer
Yeah.
to this, let's come up with our own quiz.
Okay,
Okay,
we can do it.
we'll put that on a list of things to do. All right, we're in the home stretch here, the last questions.
Right, Colbert.
Number 41. What word did Rick Ocasek use to describe the Cars anthology Just What I Needed?
Twizzlers.
Close.
Boot.
Ready?
Now, what word did Rick use to describe
The
the
anthology.
Cars and the anthology? Okay, let's hear it.
Coffin. Amen. Ocasek, S-I-C-K. Or I don't even know how to pronounce this word. Get your six.
Get your tickets.
Is that what it's supposed to say?
Get get your tickets,
Get your
which was that
tickets.
which was a vocal album that he made with Alan Vega, and
Well, yeah, I didn't even know what that word
I don't
was.
even understand this question.
What word did he use to describe the anthology?
I'll say get your tickets. I don't even understand the question.
I don't even understand that word. He called it a coffin, apparently.
Really?
No clue. I don't even no clue. I mean, what is this even based on? Was it an interview? Was
Probably
it
an
a
interview.
review? Was it
Yeah.
what the heck?
No, I see. I kind of disagree with you on this. I don't understand. I didn't understand the question when I answered it, but I see where they're coming from as far as it being a trivia question for the Fanorama, because if people who are into reading articles and things like that would probably know that. Like John, I bet you John nailed that question.
You think?
Oh yeah.
What word did Rick Ocasek use to describe the Cars anthology? Just what I needed.
Yeah. I bet
Coffin.
he'd know. I bet he would know.
Well, that annoys me.
Which, by the way, just on the off chance that, I'm doing this trivia thing with Colbert and something happens to me, John's my backup.
Ooh, he's your phone a friend.
John's my phone a friend.
John's your phone a friend. Yeah. Okay, let's go on to the next one.
All right.
Number 42. How many copies of the Cars How many copies of the Cars debut album The Cars have been sold?
It went platinum, so how many is that?
Well, you need to know that.
Is that a million?
Let me
Million
let me give you your choices.
Okay.
Over 6 million, over a million,
Oh, jeez.
around 3 million, just short of 2 million.
Oh, see, that's a tough one.
You
That is
got
a
it.
tough one.
Well, you got to know how much it takes to go platinum.
Yeah. I'm going to go. Wow. I'm going to go 2 million.
Oh, Dave. Over 6 million. 6 million is the platinum mark, I believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, gold. I'm thinking gold. Okay.
Yeah, platinum's, yeah. This is the only one that you got wrong that I didn't get wrong. I've gotten wrong all the other ones you got wrong. Except you got one right that I didn't. Doesn't matter. Moving on. Number 43. What was the Cars guitarist Elliot Easton's birth name?
It was Elliot Nine Fingers. And his nickname was Stubby.
Yeah, I need you to.
We had some contention on this recently on what
Okay.
his birth name was. We were saying Steinberg, and what was the other name people were saying it was? It was something else. Elliot. Anyway, read me the choices.
Elliot Arthur Godfrey, Stephen Jaworski,
Wow.
Elliot Shapiro,
Yeah. So that was
Sammy
the one.
Sammy Leibowitz.
So yeah, you got to go with the Shapiro, which is so weird.
It is weird because like I said in that conversation in that group, I actually have an encyclopedia, rock encyclopedia that lists him as Shapiro. I've seen it in more than one place, but I wonder where that
Weird.
ever got started. Because
I would love to tweet him, but you know darn well he'd never even answer that tweet. You know
I
what
know,
I mean?
I know.
Hey Elliot, what's your birth name?
Yeah, I wonder if he ever.
I
I'll
would.
have to put that on my list of if he ever goes on Twitter and says, "I got 10 minutes to answer questions." I gotta put that on my list of ones to ask.
He if we tweeted that to Elliot, he wouldn't answer it and he'd probably block me. But then Roy Thomas Baker would retweet it.
Yes. Good old RTB. I just
You
love
got
him more and more.
Yep.
Okay, so yes, they have Elliot Shapiro. What did the Cars' Greg Hawkes give up piano lessons because of as a child?
It's that finger thing again.
He gave it up for gospel.
Yeah. Give me. Greg found the Lord.
You ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Baseball, comic books, Cub Scouts, or, or boxing lessons.
No way.
It literally says boxing lessons.
Little Greg Clubber Lang. I'll be darned. Yeah, well, it's got to be the comic books.
Let's put it in and see what it says.
He's a fan.
He is a fan of comic books. Yes, he gave up piano lessons for comic books, according to this quiz. because he was disappointed with the range of motion on the thumb of the boxing gloves. He was going to go boxing, and then he thought, forget it. If I cannot move my thumb, I'm going to go read comics.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Yep.
I remember that story.
You got
now.
it. Yep.
This will be easy for you. What album did the group Milkwood, featuring 3 future members of the Cars, release?
What year?
What album did they release?
Oh, How's the Weather?
Yep. Number 46. Which member of the Cars came up with the group's name?
David Robinson.
Yes. Number 47. What local TV show had Ben Orr of the Cars been house... Huh?
Oh.
Do you want me to finish the
What?
question?
Man.
What local TV show had Ben Orr of the Cars been house band leader on as a teen?
I am drawing a blank on that. That's scary.
Let me give you your choices. American Bandstand,
Yeah.
Hullabaloo, Shindig, or Upbeat.
Wow. And I'm still drawing a blank.
Dave!
It's I know, Upbeat.
Yes, it's Upbeat. All right, number 48. During a Cars hiatus, Rick Ocasek became producer for which new wave groups? Plural.
Romeo Void would be one.
Yes.
But go ahead, name them off to me.
You can probably tell me the other one.
The Suicide Car Doors.
Yes, the Suicide Doors. That's right. Suicide and Romeo Void.
The Suicide Doors.
I laughed so hard when I listened to that show again. That was so funny. With RTB trying to trick Greg up by explaining how to get into the car. So funny. I'm telling you. Okay, number 49. Which song from the Cars album, The Cars, peaked highest on the Billboard charts?
Oh. Man.
Don't overthink this.
No.
Easy
not gonna
peasy.
It's don't overthink it.
Don't overthink it.
It's gotta be just my okay. I'll explain my answer after, but I'll just go with just what I needed.
Yeah, of course.
But my thought process was, okay, where did my best friend's girl chart at?
Oh,
But,
yeah, because that was
yeah.
that was a popular one too. All right, last question, number 50.
This is number 50?
Number 50.
All right, I'm ready.
What 1988 movie did Rick Ocasek of the Cars play a musician in?
Play a musician in.
Mm-hmm.
A musician?
Yes.
Okay, you've got Hairspray where he played kind of a beatnik kind of guy. Oh, okay, it would be Hairspray because
Yes.
he played the bongos.
Yes.
Reefer? Reefer?
It was Hairspray. The other choices were Willow, Cocktail,
Cocktail.
or,
Yeah,
listen to this one, Beaches.
that's-
Right up there with Bette Midler.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? Yeah.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
All right. So how did I do? What's my percentage?
All right, submit your
Cool.
answers. Here you go. Your certificate says, certificate of achievement, you scored 88 out of 100 points on the cars.
88?
88 out of 100. That means you missed 6.
88%?
That's it, I'm afraid.
88%. I can't deal with 88%. My confidence is gone.
Do not, Dave, look in my eyes, man.
Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking
Okay.
at your avatar.
There you go. Look at my avatar, man. Let me just tell you.
Wait a second.
This quiz was
Eight-
whack. What?
I got 88 questions. Oh, wait.
No, there's 50 questions, so each one's worth 2 points.
Okay, I
missed-
didn't think about that.
You missed 6 questions.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. And I had down 5 of those were questionable.
Right. I was just gonna say that was my whole pep talk to you was this year,
88%.
and a bunch of those like I said a bunch of those were come on.
But
So
this could work in my favor though, because when I tweet to Colbert that I got 88%, he's going to have this false sense of security, this false sense of thinking that he could do better.
now, do you think Colbert's the kind of guy that's is he gonna listen to our podcast first, get all the answers, and then take the test?
No, man.
He's straight up, right? He's up and up, dude.
Colbert's cool. No, he wouldn't do that.
Okay. Just making sure. Because we trust him, right? We have to.
In Stephen Colbert, I trust.
All right.
The guy's hilarious.
He is. He cracks me up.
So
Okay, so good job. That's the same score I got.
was it really?
It really was. Yeah.
Well, that just goes on to prove you are the female me.
Ah!
Unfortunately.
The gender counterparts.
All right.
Uh,
Okay, so
Good
hope
job.
listeners had fun doing that, and I wonder how other people scored. Be interesting.
Yeah, I know. So yes, people, if you are listening to this on YouTube, which I'm sure you are, then comment with your score. Take the quiz, comment with your score. Tell them the short link for the quiz again.
Oh, the short link is bit.ly/2 capital C, lowercase x, capital E, and a lowercase puke, P-U-K. Actually, that'd be puck. So there you go.
All right. Did you know that Colbert, who I like to call Colbert, pronounces Rick Ocasek's last name as Ocasek?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I call him Colbert.
Ah, gotcha.
It's not really. I just always thought it was pronounced Colbert because I never watched the show except for the stuff that has to do with the cars.
Did you know that whenever I hear Rick sing Ricochet, in my head canon, I feel like he's referring to himself
And do you
in a
spell
weird
it
way.
in your mind? Do you spell it like this? RIC space O apostrophe space SHAY?
Ricochet.
Please
Yeah.
spell it that way in your head next time you hear it.
Yeah, okay, I will. From now on. All right. So onward with 2018. Here's another topic for us besides the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, obviously.
no, wait, before you go on, are you done with the Hall of Fame? Because I had some thoughts.
Oh, please.
Well, I have a couple of little things. I want to know what's going to be on display in the Rock Hall. You know how don't you think? I wanted to ask you, what do you think that might they put in there?
What if they ask me for my little acrylic Rick fly?
What if they want your Rick Fly?
They can't have it.
What if they ask you for a panorama turntable cover? Oh, you don't have that.
I don't.
Dang.
I don't. Yeah.
Right.
And you don't know who has it, unfortunately.
I don't know who has it. I know I don't. Otherwise, I would gladly lend it. Not give, lend. But I
Frankly,
don't have it. Huh?
I'm surprised that the person who has it hasn't come out and said that they have it after all of our talk about it on the podcast.
Do you know that they listen?
I do not know for a fact that they listen. No.
Wow.
I assume they do.
They probably just don't want to break my heart.
They don't want to break your. Yeah. They don't want to be on your bad side.
They don't want me to start hounding them and like making all sorts of passive aggressive comments about
Yeah.
turntable covers.
But still, you won't answer the question. How much would you have bid? You wouldn't have beat their bid.
The bid was $100, right?
Yeah. You wouldn't have beat it.
I so
You
would have
would
beat
have
it. Yes, I would have.
gone. You wouldn't have paid more than that much. No way.
Dave,
With your
listen,
secret stash.
look in my avatar.
I'm looking.
I wanted that turntable cover so bad that yes, I would have beaten because I knew that the last high bid that I heard of was that $100 bid because you had posted that there was an anonymous bid of $100, and I totally in my head thought I'd beat that. I would beat that. I will beat it.
Really?
Yes.
Do you know how weird it is to be looking at someone's avatar at 10:30 p.m. at night and listening to what they're saying?
No, because I'm not looking at
It's kind of
yours.
creepy. It's creepy.
You're
It's really creepy.
I thought about looking at yours, but you have that you're sort of like Secret Service, like intimidating.
My
I
Secret Service Dave picture.
Yeah, I think I would be too scared to talk to you if I had to look at your avatar while I was
That's just for show for Colbert.
yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
So, what do I think they'll put in there?
Yeah.
Um, Obviously, Elliot will donate a guitar,
Yes. Which one?
one that he doesn't like playing anymore. That's pretty easy.
Did you know a pair of
Um,
his boots are at the Rock? Let's see, what are they at? What's that? The Hard Rock Cafe in Thailand.
really,
Yeah, there's a pair of his boots at the on display at the Hard Rock Cafe. That's what it is in Thailand.
I keep thinking about Benjamin's solo album, the
The
boots.
boots
Did you know the boots that are on Benjamin Orr's solo album are at a Hard Rock Cafe in Thailand?
in Turkey.
Yeah, in Turkey. Speaking of Turkey, Donna,
I
I'm
know.
still getting more people from Turkey following me on Twitter. It's creepy.
And I meant to tell you, I have had blog readers from Turkey. I meant to go back and look. I just had one the other day because I see a little stat.
Yeah, I think we're getting drawn into some kind of revolution.
You know what? I just think that the Turkish people love the cars.
They must. But I don't know if you know the backstory of um, Turkish involvement with Twitter.
No,
They
what?
that that the
Dave?
government. No, I'm serious. This is real. The government, was first started using Twitter, for announcements or whatever, and blah blah blah. But the Turkish people in getting on Twitter would use it to communicate with each other, like what spots are people getting the crap beat out of them, or to tell people where they could go hide, because it's a very unsteady government over there. So possibly you got all these people on Twitter, and now they're kind of like, I might as well look around, see what's on here I can follow. And but the creepy thing is that, like, in all seriousness, I follow everybody who follows me.
Okay.
Okay, I just do. It's just one of the things I do. And literally, I this week I've had at least a half dozen people from Turkey follow me. And one
Wow.
of them, I followed it, and as soon as I press follow, boom, two more followers popped up.
Wow.
I'm thinking
That
I, I may
yeah.
I may be their new leader.
You El
I'm
Presidente.
I may be, yeah. Who knows? Yeah,
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, keep me posted on that. If you get
yeah.
kidnapped, I'll call Chris and let her know what the theory is. If you all of a sudden don't come home from work.
All of a sudden, a van pulls up in front of my house.
Yeah,
My God, honey, run! It's the Turks.
it'll be like Back to the Future. You'll be in some mall parking lot and the van will come screech around the corner.
Yeah, that'll be it.
Um, yeah, so I'm really curious to know what they're gonna end up putting in there. Hopefully maybe one of the pink guitars would be cool. Um, I just can't. And of course the signage, the original Cars logo signage would be
Yeah.
cool. I'm curious. I don't know what they'll do.
Rick, I remember from the Move Like This tour, a lot of their equipment had the debut logo, painted on it.
Love
And,
it.
just that stuff that Rick had kept. It'd be kind of cool to have one of those amps
Yeah.
in the Rock Hall.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
My other thing is just think, props from videos, but they probably don't keep that. Like the vacuum cleaner. For instance, you're gone.
Maybe they could make a mannequin of one of the fembots from what video is that? Jeez Louise.
The sex bot.
Yeah. Oh my
And
gosh.
and it could be interactive, and you could play it yourself. Pop the knob off of it. Yeah,
Maybe
be
they'll
great.
have the Tonight She Comes rocket. You could ride on
That
it.
would be cool.
Yeah,
I wonder
you
if
could
somebody has to have this somewhere.
you could put a quarter in it, like those little horses that the elephant out in front of Walmart. You can
Yeah,
put
that'd be
quarters in it
cool.
and ride on it.
I
Lots
think
of
in all
possibilities.
seriousness, though, I'm sure that the family of Benjamin Orr has something that they could donate to the Rock Hall.
I hope so. I hope
Something. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
And who knows? Rick, we have Rick's vault. God knows what he's got in there.
so. Right.
And I'm sure David Robinson has stuff. David Robinson has the original Candy-O
Yes. Yes,
from
he does.
Alberto Vargas.
I paint the wood for you.
That would be really cool.
That'd be really cool.
I don't know if
Yeah.
he'd ever give that up, but
Yeah. Well, as always, I throw my offer out there to Rick. If you need help organizing that vault, buddy, let me know. I can help you narrow it down, things to donate.
Or mowing your lawn or walking your dogs, Mr.
Yep.
Ocasek.
Yep.
I will do it.
Yep. And then I wanted to comment too on still just wondering who's going to induct them. I thought Joe Milliken's idea of Maxine Sartori doing it was pretty unique and cool.
Yes, that would be very cool. I think Roy Thomas Baker would be very cool. I like the idea of Jack Black.
Jack
'Cause
Black.
hilarious. But Timothy Hutton would be
Oh,
awesome.
Good choice. Good choice.
Who else? See, I'm thinking of people that, like Rick as producer or whatever, that doesn't really fit in.
Yeah.
But
Well, and the thing, I'm sure that there are other people. Who was the guy from the Kinks that immediately when the nominations were announced again, he was like, "I'm voting for the Cars."
Ray Davies?
Was that him?
I guess.
Maybe.
Huh.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm sure there are other influential musicians out there that just don't wear Cars t-shirts around all the time that would do it. I just want to know who it is. I wonder when they announce that. Will we know or do you have to wait till the ceremony? I wonder.
I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah.
I think, but honestly, if I had my choice, the person that I really think should do it, I would pick RTB.
Yeah.
Just because, he's his influence on things. Oh, and here's a question for you. I was wondering this week.
Okay.
You know how the Cars have always had the thing of having songs flow into each other.
Yes.
I always wondered if that was a Roy Thomas Baker thing or a Rick Ocasek, the Cars band thing. Who thought that,
That was a Roy Thomas Baker. I've heard that Elliot talked about that in the interview before. And Roy had done that on other albums for other bands. For example, Queen, We Will Rock You, and We Are the Champions. Right?
Yeah, but those really don't flow into each, because there's a definite stopping point between We Will Rock You and We Are the Champions. But like with the Cars, like for example, and I tried to make a list of the car or the songs I know that just go into like how Shooby Doo, flows into Candy-O.
Right.
Well, no. And how down. Well, yeah, no, there's a definite stopping point for that one. How about Down Boys on Panorama, how that flows into You Wear Those Eyes. Because you got the ending, the explosion
Yes.
sound, and then you
Yes.
got the cricket sounds that overlap each other.
Yes.
Got that. With Think It Over and Maybe Baby. Those overlap.
Okay.
Because you got the ending of that song, and then you start hearing the drums of Maybe Baby. You've got come. Are you wrapping fish?
Oh,
What are you
Dave.
doing? Holy cow! What's going on there? Are you
Sorry, I was making
you're wrapping
notes.
fish?
I
One
was
of your
making
kids is
notes.
throwing fish your way. You're catching it in a piece of paper, wrapping it up, and giving it to the customer.
Sorry.
So, coming up to you and wound up on you.
Yes. Did you already say, is it moving in stereo and all mixed up?
Yeah.
Did you already
Yes,
say that?
those flow. Those
Okay.
flow. No, I had those flow into each other. So that's a Roy Thomas Baker thing.
Yes. Elliot said that in an interview.
And so the thing about that is, if you're playing your iPod or whatever and you have it on shuffle, it always sounds weird for, like if you've got Shooby Doo playing and all of a sudden it's on shuffle and it goes to like You Are the Girl.
Right.
Or when you have those compilation albums and you're so used to those songs flowing into each other, one, they have to, if they have them on a compilation, they have to slowly fade those out. That's always weird, but it just sounds weird to begin with.
Yeah.
If another song isn't. So,
Well, and of course, I think that the advantage was, and I think that it was a calculated advantage, was that the radio stations would play more than one song at a time because of the
yes.
not enough time at the end of the song.
I can't remember what songs I'm thinking of, but Journey, City, what song comes before City of Angels?
I have no idea.
Love and Touch and Squeeze. I don't know, but it's Journey has that thing going on too, where there's songs that just have to go together. So.
Right, yeah.
All right.
Can you hear me
So
typing?
any more on the Rock Hall? Yes, can.
I do have one more thing on the Rock Hall that I wanted to say. I mentioned Joe Milliken a minute ago. I was talking with Joe this week, and we were talking about the Rock Hall and the induction and everything. And one of the things that he reminded me of was that Benjamin Orr's memorial service was held at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland.
Yes, it was.
And I had forgotten that until he brought that up, but it just really tied in this whole poignant native son, homecoming kind of thing concept with Benjamin, just how Benjamin this whole thing is. It's all about the cars, and I don't discount that at all. But of course, for me, I'm going to lean more heavily on the Benjamin aspect, and that was just a really neat tie-in that Benjamin was born there. Benjamin's memorial service was there, and now they're inducting them there this year, and it's usually a rotation between other locations, so it's perfect that it's Cleveland. I mean, just all of the stars that are aligning for this are just so cool. So I did just want to mention that. I thought that was really neat.
I'm up for it, whether it be live or whether it be on HBO. I think it's going to be cool.
Yes, it's going to be very, very cool. Okay, so
all
that's
right,
all.
So onward with 2018.
Yes.
Releases coming up. We know we have Shake It Up and Heartbeat City.
Yes.
Expanded editions coming up. Now, I'm looking forward to these.
Yes.
But, we've talked before, the expanded editions, they have no organization to them, because they're going to be releasing like the expanded edition of Shake It Up, but they've already released Maybe Baby.
Right.
Or Be My Baby, as the demo was, on the expanded edition of, was it Panorama or Candio? I can't remember which one.
I can't remember. I think it was on Panorama. I can't remember.
Yeah. But then they also had, Shooting for You, which was a Heartbeat City
Yes.
song.
You know
So
what?
they've got things like all screwed up. It's a big clusterfuck now. And, as I said before, like the expanded edition of the debut album or the deluxe edition is, the way they should have gone with it. So now things are really kind of mucked up. And I just kind of wonder what's going to be on Shake It Up and Heartbeat City's expanded editions.
I know. It's funny, I came across an article. I was researching something else, and I have a physical magazine with an old article in there, and it was talking about the article I was looking at was talking about the guitars that Elliot used for the Heartbeat City album, and they listed the songs and they listed his equipment, and one of the songs they listed on there was "Shooting for You." Isn't
Hmm.
that wild?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was in the middle of something else, so I sort of made a note of that and went to go back and look at that a little more closely as far as the date of the magazine and all those things. But I was just like, hey, there's that song right there. So sorry, I'm sure that got us off. But the other thing I'm looking forward to is what the heck David was talking about with the artwork on Shake It Up and Heartbeat City expanded editions. Because remember in his interview there in December, he said he'd been working on those and that there was going to be some surprises, and he made it sound sort of cryptic and wonderful, and I can't wait to see what that's going to look like.
I wonder. I mean, because he's so involved in the album designs and so forth. If um, that well, no, I don't even wonder. I'm sure that they'll have that on the vinyl, have that etched
Yeah,
thing going on for both of those.
I'm assuming so too, because they
I,
did that with the expanded editions and also the Agora album that came out this year or last year.
I hope for Shake It Up that they don't have the I can't remember her name now, Mary, whatever her name is, an etched version of her, because people's faces etched, they just don't
No,
come off well.
that would be tacky.
But just think how awesome that Shake It Up logo will look etched on
Yeah.
an album.
Yes. I'm so curious what they're going to do. Highly anticipating.
Heartbeat City will be cool. I'm really looking forward to Heartbeat City.
Yeah.
So we shall see. But the other thing, of course, is the 40th anniversary of the debut album, June 6th. And so this one just really blows me away because, they put out the deluxe edition in 99. And then last year, when they put out the Electra Years box set, it was remastered. There's been original master recording put out of that album. They've had the gold, 14 karat gold. They've put this album out so many times. I don't think they have anything left to do with it.
I know.
I mean, especially after the deluxe. What more can you do with that album? But you've got to do something with it. They've got to have something. And the only thing I can figure is to put it out, of course, in it being remastered or whatever, but have like an additional like DVD footage or something like that.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That I think that it would be great for them to release a DVD. And I said in my recent little speculations for 2018, man, I want them to put the album release party footage in there.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be so awesome? I want them to, and it would be so great if they did more interviews where the guys went more in depth of their experience of going from Cat and Swing to the Cars and just the whole recording, what that first tour was like. I mean, they've said some kind of surfacey things about it. We have an idea, but just to have more anecdotes or stories or just things like that would be really cool. And then, I really want that release album footage. I love it.
The photographer, and I can't think of his name right now, who had the pictures of the album release party, Paul
McAlpine.
Yeah, Paul McAlpine. He's got to have a lot of pictures of that.
I know.
It would be awesome to see all of those.
I know, and that's what. Gosh, I'm hoping that these little teasers, because he keeps posting some every once in a while, sort of leaking them out a little bit. Man, I'm hoping that that's just indicative of more to come. I mean, come on. Wouldn't it be great if
Yeah.
they did a photo book for the debut of,
Yes.
just a
That
ton
would
of
be
photos?
cool.
Wouldn't that be awesome? More Ebet
That's
Roberts and then,
that would be a good reason, to buy. Because at this point, as a fan, I'm wondering. I'm not going to buy a reissue of, remastered, or what they just call, remastered for 40th anniversary edition. That's
right,
just the album. I
right,
have no reason to buy it.
right.
But if they include a book with it, if they have a DVD with it, something like that,
Yeah,
um, I just hope they don't wussy out on it and put on their B sides and things like that we've already heard
right.
or had on other albums.
Yeah, exactly. It's got to be something new. Yeah, I think they should do a book, and inside the front of the book have a little pocket that has a DVD in there, and yeah, and if they've got different music, put it on as you can have like a two little, have the book open and have a little DVD at the top and a CD at the bottom of like when they did the Cars Unlocked, and they've got the CD of music that goes with it, and they could just, I'm sure, come on, Rick, come on. I'm sure that there's stuff in there that they could let us have.
Please, Mr. Ocasek, can I have some more?
Jeez.
More, please. More.
Georgie.
Yeah. Georgie?
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm very, very curious, very excited to see what's going to happen this year.
All right. So, as far as anything beyond that, what do you think?
Are you talking like new
Just
music, tour?
anything. Yeah. Anything.
I don't know. I don't know. Um,
I think Rick has to put something out. I mean, he said in that one article that he has songs
yeah, he's got stuff.
ready to go. Um, and he is a studio guy. If he's got these songs, he wants to record them. I don't see any reason why he couldn't get the guys back together and do just like the movie like this, and have those guys in there to help him record them.
Yeah.
I'd love to see that. Love it. I know with that one article that he was, stating that, well, this is kind of a way to go out, the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and so forth. I kind of got that or took that as far as touring goes. I didn't take it as, well, that's the last you're ever going to hear from the Cars. I think there's still another album in them.
Yeah, yeah. I think you might be right. Well, and he had that original interview with Rolling Stone, and then then there was posted a second article where somebody took that interview and was speculating that could be it for the Cars. You know what I mean? I didn't feel like in the original source where Rick said all of what he said, I didn't take it as, meh, I'm probably done. But then it was sort of interpreted that way in a different article. Because they used the same quotes from the Rolling Stone article, and Rolling Stone was the one that actually talked to Rick. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Regardless, I know that Rick Ocasek is not done creating music.
Yeah.
By any stretch. It's just a matter of not whether it's going to be under the Cars or as a solo effort.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we shall see.
Yes. Well, I hope you're right.
All right. Any other thoughts, Donna, on the year of the Cars, 2018?
No, I'm just pretty excited about it. I mean, like you said at the very beginning, it's a good time. It's a good year to be in the Fanorama, for sure.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I'm still, in fact, I'll message you about it. I pulled up the application for press credentials, and I think we need to go for it. So
Really? Okay.
what's the worst that can happen?
They'd say no.
Well, or they could make fun of us publicly, but yeah,
That would be awesome.
I forgot our perspectives are different on that.
Yeah. That'd be great. That would be great.
Yeah. So nope. Okay. So I think I'm good.
All right. So we've got our Midnight Scroll, and we also have a new feature for the podcast that I want to introduce. Which do you want to do first? Do you want to end with the Midnight Scroll or end with the new feature?
Well, I guess you better try a new feature here.
All right. Well, our new feature is called "You're a Flick Fandango Phony." That's our new feature.
Oh
Do we have
boy.
any music for that? No,
Uh,
we don't have any music for
we'll
that.
have to come up with some.
Okay. So here it is. You're a Flick Fandango Phony. You know me. I see something strange or weird, I have to call it out. All right.
Yes, yes.
So these are just a few things that I see recently that peeve me or bug me or just kind of make me think, what the heck is this? So here we go. First off, number one, here's to you, bellyweed, counting links, spreading promotional post illiteracy. You're a Flick Fandango phony.
What?
That's number one.
What?
You want to see that again?
Yes.
Here's to you, bellyweed, counting links and spreading promotional post illiteracy. You're a Flick Fandango phony. Bellyweed.
Oh my gosh.
Number two, here's to you, eBay guy, who's selling a concert ticket for $35 freaking dollars, and it's ripped, so it just says the ka. Because that could be, hell, that could be the Carpenters for all we know. You're a Flick Fandango phony. Last one, number three. This is the worst one. Here's to you, Twitter guy, Eric Barron, who
Oh.
tweeted, and I quote, here's his quote, "Hell is when you're in the middle of cardio kickboxing and Spotify unleashes fucking Foreigner on you. At least it wasn't the Cars. You, mofo, are a Flick Fandango kickboxing phony."
Wow. You know that one? That one gets the funk after death. That's what that gets. I'm in touch
Dude,
with
the
your
Flick
world,
Fandango
dude.
phony.
That's
Yeah.
right. Oh yeah. Wow.
Fucking Foreigner. At least it wasn't the Cars.
What the
Ooh.
heck?
Is he? And you know what? I should go all Clubber Lang on that guy on Twitter. He'd understand.
Just ask
He's a
him what
kickboxer.
I was just gonna say, ask him what in the world he's doing cardio kickboxing. Go for a run,
Cardio
dude.
kickboxer. He's he's beating up dummies. That's what he's
Yeah.
doing. And criticizing
Wow.
our band.
Wow.
Flick Fandango phony. So
Yep.
there we go. So that's
All
going to
right.
be a thing. When I see stuff that's just weird or off, whatever, Flick Fandango phony.
Okay. All right. That's very steel wool. I like
All right.
it. I like
Yeah.
it.
All right. So Midnight Scroll. We
Okay.
have emails this week. I don't have to make shit up, which is just awesome.
So excited.
We have from 3 different people. So we got the trifecta going on. Donna, I
Yes.
will let you go first.
All
Who is
right.
our first Midnight Scroll?
Well, I'm going to click on this first one that you sent me. And just so people know, we have not read these yet, right?
How do you know it's real? That's what I want to know, Donna.
Well,
How do you know it's real?
because I can look at this one and it says it's from Noelle, and I know Noelle, so I trust Noelle.
Of course, we know Noelle from when we did our call-ins.
Yes, Noelle is awesome. All right, so here's what he says. Hey, Dave and Donna, hello from Texas. Me being a little busy, I still catch up within days of your wonderful #1 and only podcast on YouTube. Now the Cars are in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm hoping they start releasing live concert DVDs/Blu-rays. As they always do, the band should play 3 songs at the ceremony. Can anyone guess what songs? Was mentioned on previous podcast, but adding y'all should have a contest. Winning prize should be a nice or special item amongst your plethora of gifts or shirts. Just an idea. Your friend Noelle.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Noelle's making a hint at getting the sweet car swag.
he wants it, doesn't he? He's so jealous of Dante, isn't he? What nice words from
Car
him.
swag. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very nice.
Yeah, thanks, Noelle.
That is an idea to do a what would they call that? A pool or whatever, like they do for the NCAA
Oh, yeah,
tournament.
yeah.
You know, what 3 songs do you think they're going to play? Who's going to win?
Okay.
That kind of thing. Yeah, that's an idea.
But it's only 3 songs. Do you think what are the chances that more than one person would win?
Probably 100%.
And then we'd have to send out like 46 Cars Night Thoughts podcast shirt stickers or I don't know what.
That's not going to happen.
I know, right? We have to dig up a bunch of stuff to
Yeah.
send.
We'll have to give some thought to that one.
Yeah. Noelle, follow up with us if you have ideas on what kind of a contest you want to have. I mean, I'm assuming maybe there's other ideas besides what songs are going to play.
I don't know. That's a good predictor, though. Of course, everybody's going to say just what I needed because you know it's going to happen.
And they're all going to say Drive because they're all already saying it.
Yeah, I don't know. And then we got all that whole thing about having the video that we talked about before and so forth. But yeah, we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, thanks for the suggestion, Noelle. Love it. Thanks for writing in. And, oh, so Dave, should I send Noelle the unused gifts? Remember the 3 gifts that you made for if the cars did not get in the rock hall that are so funny?
Yes, send those to Noelle.
I still watch those from time to time. So funny.
Yes, please
So
do.
funny.
Send those. That's a little gift for Noel for writing in.
Yes.
'Cause he gets to see the bitter gifts.
Yes, yes. That third one, I think we only described 2. That third one that you made with church chat lady, was that the third one? Yeah, was that the third one? Oh my gosh, dying. So funny. Okay, I'll get those to Noelle and write it on my list.
All right. I'll go to the next one. Our next one is from Elizabeth.
Okay.
It says, "Hi, Donna and Dave. It's that English girl, Elizabeth again." Remember, I tried to do that accent. Didn't work out. Just a couple of questions. I've been listening to find which podcast includes Ben in a dream in the desert.
What?
She's been listening to find which podcast includes Ben in a dream in the desert, which mucks up Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. So, okay.
One of Dave's inventive emails, but happens to be my favorite. Since going on YouTube, I haven't been able to locate it. It hasn't been edited out, has it? Never.
I'm sure some wish that it had, but it hasn't.
The other question is, have you come across Scott Bell, a Benjamin Orr cover artist who is doing something with Elliot and Greg, re an unfinished record of Benjamin's he did with Diane Gray Page? Yes.
Yes.
It's meant to be for charity. I think he has the closest voice to Benjamin's that I've heard. What are your thoughts? You wanna put any thoughts on that one?
I do. You know I do, Dave. Yes, I actually interviewed Scott Bell and wrote an article about him on my blog, www.sweetpurplegune.wordpress.com. I wrote all about that charity project. He was really great about giving me all the backstage deets on it, and there's even a link to some footage from the recording process. So if you go to my blog, Elizabeth, and search for Scott Bell, you will find all sorts of information about that. That's my recommendation. I loved it. I thought it was a great project. Scott Bell is an amazing guy, very talented, very humble, and just really an enjoyable person. So I say go for it. Go find my article and read it.
Yeah, and Elizabeth, as far as the podcast with the Taco Tuesday email, I haven't a clue which one it is. I don't listen to the podcasts. I don't know.
Elizabeth, I believe that it was episode 18.
Benjamin saved Taco Tuesday.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was 18, but I will double check.
Hola.
I wonder.
Senorita.
I was glad that as you continued reading that she's actually heard it. I was thinking, oh no, did somebody bash it, was talking bad about it? Like, you got to hear that. And then she's like, I'm trying to find it.
Yeah. Episode 18. Okay.
Yeah, I'll double check while we go on here, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and Elizabeth was actually nice enough to send us 2 emails, and her second one, I think I'm going to save for the next pod.
What?
No, I seriously am. I haven't read any of it, but it's quite lengthy, and I want to give it my full attention. So I'm going to save it for the next pod.
All right, and I guess we are kind of running. I mean, this is kind of a long episode, so I'm disappointed though. Okay, so I guess that's me again, right? I'm back to me.
It's back to you.
All right. Let's see. So my second email that you sent me was from Harold, who we've already mentioned.
Hey, Harold.
Yeah, our friend Harold.
I think that's a record for Harold mentions on the pod.
Maybe. Well, of course, nothing compares to you singing happy birthday to him. Did we already talk about that? I'm sure we did.
Yeah.
Because that's one of my favorite things is you and your almost Marilyn Monroe impression singing happy birthday to Harold. That's pretty great.
Should I talk to Harold like Clubber Lang?
You'll have to ask him what he prefers. I don't know.
I ain't going nowhere, Harold. Why don't you tell these nice folks why you been ducking me?
All right. Harold says, "Hi, Dave and Donna. I wanted to drop a quick email to let you know what a great job you both do. The podcasts are entertaining and make me smile on many occasions. The podcasts fly by so quickly. I enjoy the stories and different perspectives. You have great chemistry."
Except this one.
Oh my gosh. This one's a real stone, isn't it? I enjoy the stories and different perspectives. You have great chemistry. I'm glad to do the podcast. It also brings fans together. The Cars are my favorite band. I was lucky to see them in 1987 on the door-to-door tour. I had a great time.
Wait, ticket sales were so poor. Harold was the only one in the audience.
And so they broke up.
So like, Ben says, we've been all around this world, but there ain't no place that rocks like Harold. Good night, Harold. And poor Harold, he can't even go up in the front row because they won't let him change seats. He's like dead center, right in the middle of the arena.
He doesn't have the proper ticket to get up close.
He tried to get up there. Security pushed him back.
They try to throw a pick out to him, and they can't get it far enough out to the back seat. Poor Harold.
Trying to die for it. Yeah, poor Harold. Man.
And he can't even get a backstage pass from all the bouncers that are up lining the stage. Dang.
No, because Harold's not a chick.
Exactly.
Sorry, Harold. You can't get the backstage pass.
That's right. Even though it's only Harold and crickets out there in the arena. Poor Harold. All right, so
and the funny thing is, the Harold didn't even buy that ticket. He won it at a radio station. So he sold 0 at that concert.
Oh, poor Harold. Okay, so he goes on. He says, "I'm excited to see what 2018 brings us. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame will bring them back together, unfortunately without Ben, who will be there in spirit. I'm looking forward to expanded editions of Shake It Up and Heartbeat City, which was the first album I ever bought. I'm hoping for a follow-up move like this. I'm also hoping for some Rick Fly memorabilia." Oh, there's a hint, isn't it? Noel wants
Yeah, they're hinting at the sweet car swag.
Yeah, Noel wants a contest so he can get his hands on some. And and Harold's just giving the old wink wink, the butter.
Uh-huh.
He's buttering you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we all.
Here's what you do. Noel and Harold, you get a hold of Donna. You find out where Dante lives, and you break in and you steal his swag. That's what you do.
I will never endorse that, Harold or Noel. Don't do it. Do not listen to that toxic suggestion.
All right.
Yes, Dave, we're going to smack your hand with that ruler.
All right.
He says, there you go. He says, "I know we all talk Team Rick versus Team Ben. I'm Team Cars. By the way, this is really good material, or there's really good material on the solo albums." See, he's a big fan. "I want to give a special shout out to Elliot's Change No Change. It's a great album." Then he wrote, "Say hi to Dante.
There you go, Dante.
Your friend in Florida, Harold."
Oh, awesome.
Oh, that's nice.
Are you familiar with Elliot Solo? Do you have that?
Change No Change?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Okay, you're just not fluent in Rick.
Right. Yes.
What about Greg's?
I have Niagara Falls. I've only listened to it once. It wasn't quite gospel enough for me.
I was going to say, have you heard David's gospel drumming album?
No, I've changed, no change. I love it. Of course, I got the lace. Also, I have the boots, which I don't think anybody else has that one. And I have Niagara Falls.
All right, good deal. Good deal. I didn't know Harold was in Florida.
Yeah, there he is.
Didn't they have a, they had a big cold snap down there. They had alligators that were sticking their noses up out of the swamp, and then they got frozen in there, but they went into like a hibernating state.
You're not going to believe this, but my daughter just did a write-up on that for her government class this week. They have to do current affairs, like a current affairs thing every week, and that was the article she chose, was on the alligators that were frozen.
Yeah. I mean, I wonder how they kept people from fucking with them. Because, there's got to be some dumbass people. Well, look at there. There's gators stuck in the ice.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
go, hitting golf balls off their noses and things like that.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I'm sure there were. I'm sure there were.
That is freaky. That's really freaky.
Yeah.
All right.
So thanks, Harold, for writing in, and Noelle and Elizabeth.
Yes. And we want more people to write in, so please continue to do that.
We do. We definitely do. I'm still kind of scanning really quick and looking. I know the reason I think I can find that which podcast that was with the Taco Tuesday was because someone commented on it that they were not as enthralled with that part of the podcast. Where was
what,
that?
on the YouTube page?
No, in our group.
They didn't like the Taco Tuesday email?
Well, I think the comment was, you lost me at Taco Tuesday.
Oh, that's right.
Do you remember that?
That's right. Yes. You lost me at Taco Tuesday. And that's an awesome line. Kudos to whoever that was.
Yeah. So I was trying to go back and look and see where that comment was, because it was, I'm pretty confident that it was on the actual promotional post we did for that show. So you keep Elizabeth's email address. I'll find out for sure. I don't want her to have to keep searching around for no good reason. But I do believe it was episode 18. I'll find out for sure, and we can email her and just confirm.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds awesome. All right. So, Donna, where can people find you? Hey, you know what? This is historical, because this will be the one and only time you talk about your blog. You have a blog, right?
The one and only time, yes, that I will ever mention this is I have a blog.
No. I mean, in this episode.
No, I've already said it like 3 times.
Really?
Damn.
Links.
Okay.
Links.
No. This is
Count the
perfect,
links, Jellyweed.
people. This is perfect evidence that Dave does not listen, because I know all of you heard me go on and on about my Scott Bell article, where I and I even said
you didn't give the address.
I did.
Did you?
I did.
Oh crap.
You see, people? You see what I put up with. And here I'm apologizing at the beginning.
It started off with an apology. It's going to end with an apology.
From you, maybe.
Not.
Yeah, this is why I'm pushed out of the Sunshine Rainbows realm. He does not listen.
Hey, man, I was trying to get the propofol out of my system.
Yes, you can find me on my blog, www.sweetpurpleJune.wordpress.com. You can also find me on Twitter at sweetpurplejune. And I do have a Facebook page that goes with my blog, which is called Benjamin Orr, punctuation mark, Sweet Purple June.
Okay, great. And of course, people, you can come to our Night Thoughts page on Facebook. You can, once again, look us up on YouTube, bit.do/Night Thoughts. And you can find me at Night Thoughts on Twitter. I hope that wasn't too many links and promotions
We'll go back and
for
count.
this
Oh no, wait,
for
someone else will
this
do it for us.
for this podcast. Yes.
But wait, did you say
One link.
was
Four
perfect.
links.
That's much better
I,
than your Mr. T impression,
simple math.
Dave.
I don't get it. I don't get
Oh my gosh, so confused on that whole thing.
it.
But wait, Dave, did you just say that you were at Night Thoughts or at Night Spots?
Oh, I'm sorry. At night spot. At night _ spots.
Yes, we got to make sure that people get that straight. At night _
Well, we
spots.
want to make sure the Turks follow me. That's for sure.
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, people, if you can't find Dave, ask the Turks.
That's the Turks,
They
because
got
they're
him.
following me in droves.
They got him.
I don't. Yeah.
All
All right.
Okay, one more. I did find that comment. It is episode 18 for sure, Elizabeth. So check it out.
Episode 18.
Episode
I'll shoot her an email back and tell her it's episode 18.
Perfect. Good.
All right.
Okay. I think that about covers it.
We're done for the Year of the Cars 2018. Thank you for listening. Sorry it went so long. If you got this far, who knows? But we will be back in a couple weeks with a brand new episode.
Yes, we will.
Take us out, Donna.
All right. Bye, everybody.